Hey buddy, Zach from SNES here with a video for guys today, kind of like an anniversary video. I've been wanting to do this video for a few consoles. I don't have a ton of time, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes to record because my phone's memory is pretty low. But anyway, this is going to be the 35th anniversary for the Super Nintendo, released obviously 1991 in the US, so that's why I'm kind of celebrating for this year instead of last year because that's Japan's release for the Super Famicom and not the Super Nintendo. But my memories with the Super Nintendo is, well, I was alive during the, when the game system was still out and had a ton of games being released for it, and I was 4 by the time the system had its last game released. But I had I have cousins who had the Super Nintendo. I grew up with playing games like TMNT, Turtles in Time, Super Mario World, and I think Aladdin they had. That's the games I played a lot at their place, and then my mom's friend at the time also had a Super Nintendo, and they had a a Tiny Toons game, which I do have in my collection now. I'm not sure if it's the exact same one or not, but I could have sworn it was a different game. But in terms of games, they also had, I think, Mario as well, and my youth group, when I was a teenager, years later, they also had a Super Nintendo, and that's how I played also Donkey Kong Country, as well as along as the other games as well. Super Nintendo is a phenomenal console. It's probably one of my all-time favorite consoles besides the Wii U. I really love the Super Nintendo and the Wii U. The N64 is probably third place of that. The memories I have with it is something that will always stay with me. I love the console. It's definitely never underrated because it's a very popular console. They even made a Super Nintendo Classic Edition back in 2017, and I got it as well. I still have it. The system itself, the Super Nintendo, I just like the design. I like the games on there. I still need to get more for my collection someday. So I still got a few games I want to add to it, like Donkey Kong Country 3 and a few others. The Super Nintendo was definitely the controller is also a very classic design. I've always liked how it felt in terms of the button positions and just the layout. Not much I can say other than that it's a great console, and I can't believe it's 35 years old. It's older than me just by a single year. The Super Nintendo was something that I'll always treasure in terms of gaming consoles. I love playing it, and I play a ton of Donkey Kong Country and Mario World is probably my top 2 games I play on the system. And I do have a few others that I still play on, obviously Turtles, and even Bubsy to a degree. But tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think of this video. What do you think of the Super Nintendo, and what are your memories with it? What's your favorite game on the system? See you guys next video. God bless.